Okay, so in the last episode, we found a 140R snow owl. Since then, I have found, if I can spot it through the tree there, a 150. But of course, he's going to keep hiding. There we go. There we go. And I would like to try and tame that up. Possibly try and get another one. I think this one's male, so I can get a female, and then I can get an imprinted one, because I quite like the imprint buff. It's definitely a handy extra bonus just to have on your creatures. Just picked up a loot drop with an absolute ton of fertilizer, but here we go. My plan is to knock it out with a new long neck I found up, which I've made some trank darts for. We're going to trap it in the nets, because I think they should be, and tame it with mutton, and then I'll probably just place some spike balls around it to keep it protected, because they do seem to be in areas that do have things such as wolves, which will kill it very quickly if it's left knocked out on the floor. So, right, let's see, how do we go about clearing out, because the stego could do with going. Can I just punch you? Probably not. Let's try and lure you away. That'll work a bit easier. There we go. Come on, Mr. Stego. There's a Rex over here, that'll do perfectly. Right, come on. Come say hello to this Rex. Never mind, he's lost interest anyway. That works also. Right, now we need to just get this mammoth that it's busy killing. Or attempting to, because they can't hit anything, because they're still bugged. Ouch. Oh, okay, game. Don't want to hit the snow owl. There we go. Okay, probably easier to just throw spears. Because I don't actually have any creatures that are very good at fighting just yet, so we're still kind of having to do all that stuff by hand. But luckily the reusable spear just means I can just keep throwing it like this while flying in the tech suit, so not a problem. Really? You're going to reduce our damage? Okay, we seem to have picked up an extra snow owl, which is not very helpful. There we go, down goes the mammoth. Right, which one's the one we actually want here? I think it's the one that's just landed. It is. Right, but you are female, so you're giving it the mate boost, eh? Okay. Right, let's see. We just run up to you, you'll chase us. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get you up against the cliff over here. Haven't seen anything up here, so it should be safe to just knock it out. Still chasing us? Of course it isn't. That would be too easy. It's found a Direwolf to fight. Marvellous. Do I have anything that I can remove the Direwolf with? Probably not. So I need to go back and get rid of all this fertilizer. No, I have nothing. Okay. Right, which... Okay, they managed to kill it, I think. Right, you're the 150, right. Stop fighting Dimorphs and come after me. Thank you. No, it actually hit me. That's a surprise. And there we go, hit it. These guys take headshots? I can't remember. No, they don't. Okay. Well, hopefully we have enough darts to knock it out. I might have to net gun it a second time, but we do have about a minute, I think, before the net ends, so we may be able to do the torpor fast enough. And if we have the issue of running out of darts, I do still have my crossbow with all of the trank arrows we had left over in that, so we should be able to get this thing down. I'm just hoping we have enough that we can go and get a second, because, as I say, would quite like the imprint buff. It's definitely a very useful buff to have on creatures. It's just an extra 30% damage and damage reduction with 100% imprint, which is kind of like pretty hard to give up. It's just quite a good buff. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's ended. Right. Where'd you come from? Okay, there's a wolf here now. No, get out the way. You can't fly through. Right, get the wolf out. Okay. Ouch, that hurt. I did not want to tech jump. Okay, I am actually wondering if we'll knock this out in time. I have no idea where that wolf came from, though. Okay, you're going to be torpor running when you get out, so I need you ideally to go down before then. You're going to knock out. Let's just use the crossbow. Finish it off. That should do it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Right, now I need to deal with that wolf. What level are you? Of course you're 150. I don't really want to tame a wolf right now, but let's give it a go with the crossbow. Because I can't be bothered to use trank darts. It is a 150, so can't really give that up. I have to be ready to go quick the second it gets out of that net. Oh, there is a headshot multiplying. Okay, I should be getting that. Oh, ow! Okay. Literally said about moving out of the way of that and then proceeded to not. Good job. Okay, when are you going to be net gunner? Oh, okay, you're torpor running, right. I believe these things are bowlerable actually, so that'll probably be easier. There we go. Should we just finish you off? I can probably go back to base and make more darts. Yeah, go on. That'll actually do it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I guess we're getting a 150 wolf and owl.
G'day, survivor.
Not quite how I expected that to go down, but won't complain. Right. Let's get them both tracked. Because the owl should now be down on food a bit. I'm going to give that. I have some mutton. I just killed a sheep before starting this recording. They're reasonably common in the Eden biome. Let's give you 25. That should be enough. Oh, okay, you're going to be up already. Right, there we go. Owl number 1. Right, you follow me a minute because I was planning to ride around with it. Let's go get this wolf up quick, which I was not expecting to actually get. Right. Let's just give you 15 mutton. Come on, land here. Okay. Actually, I'll quickly pick you up with the sobble. Give me my mutton. Let's have a look. What did your stats turn out like? Whoa! 50 points into health. Wow. And 45 stat. That is a very good owl. Alright. Well, that's definitely one to keep for breeding. If we can find a decent female, yeah, we can have some very good owls this playthrough. Certainly beats my usual luck with snow owls on extinction. I tend to get ones with just tons of points into food and oxygen or something useless. Or weight is another one I get a lot of, which I don't tend to care about too much on snow owls. Okay, right. Well, I guess I didn't actually need the spike walls. I didn't think they'd tame that fast. Might put them around the wolf, though, because he's going to take a minute. So I'll just... yeah, you know, I'm going to put some spike walls around the outside of the wolf, and then just sit AFK a minute and wait while he tames up. So I will bring you guys back in a minute when the wolf is up. Okay, so we got the Direwolf. Its stats are reasonably decent, but not as great as the snow owls were. And I have now found a 140 female snow owl, so we're going to try and tame that, as then we should be able to breed our snow owls. So we're going to try and get this one down to the ground. I think we just got the attention of that other one. And of course I fly right past you, and you just don't care. Right, there we go. Now you're coming. Right. Come on, this way. Don't want to be that one. Is here reasonably safe? Yeah, it's just a couple of moose. Right. No. This way. Thank you. There we go. Down. Okay, this time it's actually fallen into the unconscious animation. Interesting. The other one stood up. Weird. No, I don't want to look at you. Oh, and now it stood up. Okay. I do not understand these these nets sometimes. Alright, stats are looking interesting. That melee seems very high. 260 pre-tame, that's... seems decent. We'll have to see obviously what it comes out at with the extra 70 odd levels from taming. I think it might be slightly less than that for a 140, it's 50%, so... yeah, about so. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, no, of course it's not ready to be netted yet. There we go. Whew. Right. And now we just continue tranking it. I need to get used to the fact that some of these creatures are actually able to get out of the nets before the timer runs out. Oh, really, compies? You know, I'm just going to ignore you and keep shooting, because I'm faster than you. Are we going to reload? Alright, one more dart should do it. There we go. Right. Now play with the compies. There we go. Right, there we go. Snow owl down. Right. So again, we'll just give you... I think it only took 4 mutton for the previous one, so a stack of 5 should probably do it. Let's just give it 10 just in case. And then... actually, the last one tamed up super quickly, so there's even point putting spike walls around it. Probably not. Get rid of the compy corpses. I have a pickaxe, what am I doing? Right. Okay, so yeah, that just shows you just how easy the net gun makes taming. This thing really is. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing seeing how powerful it is, because you just know, just like the bowler, it's probably just going to progressively be able to hit less and less things as time goes on, which is somewhat disappointing because it's way too fun to use at the moment. So yeah, that'll be disappointing to see inevitably happen, but I can't imagine they won't at this point. I mean, I've heard you can net alphas. I've never actually tried it, but the fact that, yeah, if it is possible, that's just, yeah, makes the game just a little bit too easy. Although, to be honest, it is you can only get this stuff on the final DLC, obviously, so maybe it's not as powerful if you think that, you know, you're only getting it once you've got through all of the maps, if you're playing them in order. Although that being said, with cluster travel, you can just go, unlock it, and then take it back to the island. It doesn't take any resources that are unique to this map, so once you've got the engram, you can just make it anywhere. So yeah, I don't know, these things. Oh, and there we go. Snarl is up. Right, let's see. What will your stats look like? Scroll past all the fertilizer. 47 melee. Nice, okay. If I can get the perfect combination of these two owl stats... Oh, this is going to be a very nice snarl. Anyway, let's throw down the mail and fly about with it a bit. I'm sure most people know what snarls do by this point. You know, get on it rather than pick up the stones. Thank you. So let's see. So yeah, obviously you've just got the normal swipe, 90 damage. Okay, that's not awful for unimprint. So as you can see, it's got a decent hit speed, just as a bit of a messed hitbox. You have well and truly managed to get yourself stuck in this rock, haven't you? Wow. I'm more impressed than anything. Hold on, let's... Perfect. Right, now to work out how on earth we're gonna get out of this. I guess I just soul ball it and put it back down. Okay, that was good. So yeah, and then obviously left click, they'll ball up in ice and heal things really quickly, so these things are great for that. You can heal your army really quickly, or just any creature, so long as they have stamina to do so. They also heal themselves and you as the rider. You can use them to keep babies alive, obviously, because it actually heals them far faster than starve damage, although, to be honest, you might as well just feed them. Like, come on, you're a horrible person if you're preferring to use a snow owl or Deodon over just feeding the baby. And yeah, and they also can heal wild creatures using that, which means you can use it to heal them up while you're taming them. So if you see the strike is damaged, and then if I could actually get... I can't get his hitbox for some annoyingly, because I'm hitting my snow owls. There we go. So if we keep that open, we should just heal him right up. There you go. See, full health pretty much immediately, because it's just that fast healing. So you can use that while you're tranking stuff to heal it up if it's going to die before it tranks out. And because of the fact it keeps stuff from moving for a minute, you can also use it to put traps around them. So these guys are very useful tames, definitely. But I'm sure most people know that already. And of course they have the glide, just like a griffin. And I believe they're the only flyer in the game that get movement speed increase from imprint. At least they definitely used to. I don't know if that's been changed, because I haven't actually tamed one of these guys in about a year now. Because, yeah, it's been a while since I've played Extinction. So, yeah. Definitely very nice creatures. Hopefully with the imprint they get that increased speed and they'll be faster than my tech suit for getting around. Then I probably actually will use a dino. I know I tamed up a Maywing and then never used it. And I did find out the other day actually that they are breedable, which I never realised, so I might have to tame a second Maywing just to do some Maywing breeding at some point. I genuinely didn't think they would be, seeing as how they had no gender. I assumed that, like most creatures with no gender, they'd just be unbreedable, but apparently they are, so that's something I will definitely have to look into. Yeah, let's see, is there anything else we can... I realise I've just been flying around in circles and probably should actually try and fight some things. Oh yes, and almost forgot about this, so if you press C they have this predator vision, which is basically just thermal vision. And yeah, so it's definitely... I'm trying to think if it's actually... Is it better? I suppose you can see through walls with it. I think it's just basically the same as the X-ray scope on the tech railgun. I think it works exactly the same. Ooh, there's an office. Let's get some more mutton. Why not? Yeah, these guys have a tendency to land if you get too close to the floor, which is what happened just there. Oh yes, and another thing about these guys that's very nice compared to most flyers. The second I let go of W, it stops moving, which makes them quite handy for building as well, because you don't have to worry about the over movement of you let go and the flyer continues moving for a little bit. It's just let go of the movement, it stops. Ooh, there's another office. More mutton. Just murdering all the sheep today. I don't think these guys have any extra moves. Control. Yeah, no, that's everything covered. Okay. So yeah, I probably won't breed them in today's episode because I don't think I have enough time. I think I've already made this about a 20-minute episode, which is kind of what I want my videos to be. I don't want, you know, really long videos all the time. I might have the occasional one that's longer, but generally I'd just like to make them around 20 minutes just because it's a little easier for me to edit up and upload because I don't have the fastest Wi-Fi in the world. And the last video was about 35 minutes and so took a very long time to upload, which when I'm just having to sit there for the entire time waiting to be able to turn my computer off because I don't want it just sat on all the time, isn't the greatest. So yeah, so yeah, we'll just head back to base on this thing, and I will probably end it there. So yeah, actually we'll get back and quickly put down the 2 owls and the wolf just because we have that now. Pop. No, I missed, didn't I? Oh well, it's no longer as cool. Do they still do it? Ah, yes. You can just dive bomb creatures with, sort of. Doesn't do any damage, but you can still just appear in the middle of everything and freeze it. I have to say, I'm liking the new sort of forest... Oh, yep, and that's the other thing about snow owls. They have owl pellets, which are essentially fertilizer. They can be used for 2 uses. They can do better stuff with gatchers. They're the most efficient for buffing up gatchers with their loot. And they also... Oh, okay, it froze mid-air, that's why I didn't... Okay. And they also are fertilizer, but worth twice the amount that normal just fertilizer like this is. So this is, or maybe it's, oh no, actually I think they're 50,000, so maybe they're slightly less than normal fertilizer, but they're still, you don't have to wait for the fertilizer to be produced by like a compost bin or a dung beetle. You can just use it straight out from the snow owl. So yeah, let's just, oh, you landed anyway, right, we'll line you up here, get the other owl next to you, and there we go, there's our 2 owls. And then we also have the Direwolf that we got, completely unintentionally, wasn't I, but definitely a very nice new model actually. These new are Direwolves. I am quite a fan of the colour schemes on that actually. If there was going to be a colour set I got for a Direwolf, that is quite a nice one. 2k her, okay. And yeah, the stats are decent enough. So I might have to try and get a female Direwolf at some point as well, so we can get a Direwolf pack. And yeah. So there we are with snow owls. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will probably breed up these snow owls and get an imprinted one. And then, not sure what else. Probably have to think of something else doing it, but yeah, I've got some time to think about it. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.